tell me about training your brother there?
Oh man, it means a lot to me, especially since the passing of my father. My father was my trainer and my younger brother's trainer, and to be able to pass the torch on to me, to be able to hopefully be able to create another world champion, another Russell world champion, it means a lot. It means a lot, for every achievement that me and my younger brother has. I believe it speaks volumes on the hard work, the effort, the blood, sweat, and the tears, that my father poured into us. I believe we're his greatest achievements.
Now, how do you pick yourself? You had to pick him up from a loss there, didn't you? What do you do to? I mean, that's yesterday's news, but.
I think the biggest thing is dealing with it internally, self-reflection. I think with my younger brother, he took it on the chin. He took it like a real man. He basically, a couple people was comparing him to a Sean Porter, and saying that he's just a brawler and etc. And I think he let that get to his head during his last fight. He got away from the game plan, and started doing things differently to try to show other people that, hey, I can do something a little more than just brawl. At the end of the day, stick to the strip. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think he's focused now. We needed that little hiccup for him to lock in even more.
Okay, so we're gonna see you at the Barclays Center.
Oh hell yeah, we ready.
Okay, and what's gonna be different?
He's gonna listen this time, and we're definitely gonna get the W.
Thank you, and it's gonna be the
new WBA. There you go.
Thank you. Doesn't get better than that.
Don't get better than that. Thank y'all for the love and support.
Nobody likes to lose. Your first loss. Are you a redemption mode coming for Saturday?
For sure. We ain't taking no double L's. We're not going back to back like that. We don't do it. One thing I could pride myself off of is that I'm humble. I'm always humble. But you got to be somewhat aggressive dealing with this profession. And I'm not the type of person that gets diluted after his first loss. You know what I mean? A lot of people, they wear that and they can't bounce back from it. I'm not one of those ones. We come from a true man cave. The gym is our man cave. And for those who really live and eat and sleep boxing, they understand that these little small minor setbacks, hence a loss, you can come back from it. Yeah, you're as good as your last performance, but you go back to the drawing board. If your heart is really into this sport, you go back to the drawing board, you come out better the next time. And that's where I'm at mentally. So I'm coming in this fight with a chip on my shoulder, to be honest, to prove to myself, because I'm my worst critic.
All right, so does it surprise you that people have you as an underdog?
Nah, I mean, I was always an underdog, for real. The only thing that I had going for me is that I come from a family of fighters. We made history. We done broke copybook records and stuff like that. But a lot of the opponents that I was fighting, they was either already champions before and they done lost their title, and they was just trying to get some momentum or some traction again, and I was their mandatory. And even with that, I was an underdog, so I'm just trying to keep paving the road and get that whole underdog type of banner from off of me. And I'm gonna be patient, but I'm definitely prepared to go to longevity.
You went for the kill in your last fight. Do you think that's what didn't get you the victory? You were too looking for the knockout too much?
If I gotta be honest, sometimes that do be the case. You can't bulldoze everybody all the time. I take out the tools necessary to get the job done based off of what caliber opponent I got in front of me and what are their flaws and things like that. Sometimes, majority of the times, when a person feel your power, they start running anyway. You're not going to pull out a axe or a hacksaw when you just need to use a nail and a hammer for a job. You know what I mean? I say that as to you all to tell y'all, like, I'm not about to just bring out everything in my arsenal if I don't have to. But like I said, I'm coming with this fight. I'm coming in with a chip on my shoulder, so I'm definitely going in my bag, and I'm gonna show y'all a little more fling. That last fight with Alberto Pollo, I took off the gas simply because I felt like I was up on the scorecards. That's why I said I deviated a little bit, because they wanted me to stick to the game plan and just keep my foot on the gas and break them. I said, nah, I want to show them that I can do it multiple ways, and it'll still be an entertaining fight. And that was costly, you know, and I ain't gonna let that happen again.
When I speak to your brother, he says that this fight basically could be won by your intelligence and just by just keeping your composure and just
It is.
using a lot of what you already have in the toolbox.
It is. It's nothing that we haven't seen in the boxing world. The only difference is you got different minds, and that brings different creativity. But as far as punch selections, everybody threw the same shots. You got a jab, a right cross, an uppercut, and body shots on both sides. You got a hook. You know, the difference between everybody is how they use a different level of creativity. But even with that, like I done went to the Olympics, so I done seen all different styles from different countries, and there's nothing really new. I just got to make sure that I'm not magnifying something that shouldn't be magnified.
What does Rayo bring to the table that can make this a difficult fight?
What was that?
What does Rayo bring to the table that can make this a difficult fight?
Nothing. Nothing. If anybody makes anything looks competitive to me, it's because I'm not doing what I'm need to do. That's it. These dudes ain't got nothing special for real. They're not on my level for real. That last fight against Alberto Puello, like I said, it wasn't a fight that he even beat me or outpointed me and really won. I feel like because I got a knockout streak and he lasted, they kind of like gave him some props. Almost like anybody that lasts with Mike Tyson, most feared man in boxing on the planet. If you last with Mike Tyson, they gonna give you some props. You're gonna get some points. You know, I feel like that's how it played out. You know, but
Props to Rayo this
I ain't letting that happen. You said what?
You're not leaving no props to Rayo this weekend?
Nah. That's my enemy. After that, I show sportsmanship, but come fight night, he gotta feel me.
Alright, guys, last question.
Like a little bit to Gary?
What'd you say?
Robert being in this corner brings a little bit to the fight. I know you said Rayo don't have nothing, but what about Robert Garcia being in this corner?
Coach is not fighting for you. You in it. It's me and you.
Gary, after this performance with Pitbull Cruz, how important is it for you to look for a knockout against Valenzuela? I know you're saying that you want to get your take your foot off the pedal. Is that something that's in your mind and still have to get that knockout, not to leave it to the judges?
No, I want to outclass him, definitely. I want to just dismantle him in every way. I feel like a knockout, anybody that participates in this profession, and take that as like a cherry on top of a cake. Everybody wants a knockout. That's the ultimate victory. You know, I'm not going to go in here looking for it, but I know it's there.
What's different?
What's you say?
What's different about your mindset? As your brother said, it's going to be the new.
I lived and I learned. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is the mystery. So you must live in the present.
And I'm Kristal Hart reporting from Gleason's Gym here in Brooklyn, New York. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the fights.